Your window, can you roll it down? I'm gonna ask you one last time.
Stop asking me questions.
Do you have an issue?
Do you have an issue?
You've been ordered to leave. If you fail to do so, you will go to jail tonight.
Where are you going? Hey! Get out! Get out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle!
Officers get called to a parking lot after security notices a car mysteriously parked in the middle of the lot at 1:30 in the morning. Officers hope to simply tell the driver to leave, but certain things early in the encounter make them look deeper into what's really going on.
This vehicle earlier when I called you guys was running. Nobody was answering when I knocked on the window, trying to get their attention. All I'm trying to do is get them to leave property because they're not supposed to be here.
Police line dispatch, I'm 1012 with security. Okay, go ahead, sorry.
Other than that, I mean, they just got to leave property.
Okay. Did you happen to see how many people were inside?
I can't see inside.
You can't tell at all? Are you sure there's somebody inside?
No.
Okay.
That's why I called you guys.
Okay.
Because I knocked a couple of times, and after that, I was done.
They ran the tag, because obviously you guys gave it to them when you called it in, and there's nothing wrong with it. Okay. So it came up to that vehicle, everything was fine. So as far as that part, it's good to go. I can go and try to make contact, see if they answer.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, like I said, it was running when I got here, and I don't know if it's running still or not. But
okay. It was just them?
Yeah, just no light. Had no lights on, running. No answer.
Okay.
Just more of a concern.
I thought it was the ones that were jumping in the car but they're open, so then I was like, yeah, because it's kind of weird, and then they took off, but I was like, I guess not. They left already. Police finally dispatch. Can I get 64 routine? Yeah, I got somebody in there. Probably dispatch. We got the vehicle's occupied by one. It's a female. We're about to try to make contact. Yeah, but she is undressed. I didn't see no 0 in there anywhere, so just didn't want to startle her and have her grab anything. Want to try the doors first? They don't want her here. They want her gone.
Yeah, just tap on the window.
But she hasn't woken up. That's what they were doing. Gotta roll it down. Roll your window down. Yeah, roll it down.
You run the tag?
Yeah, said it was fine. Your window, can you roll it down?
Roll the window down.
The window.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, why aren't you coming up my window so hard?
Ma'am, we're trying to make contact with you, and you're not responding to what we're doing. So that's why I knocked on the window a little bit louder, because the officer that's standing right next to you has been trying to talk to you and tell you to roll your window down. Okay? There's a blanket trespass for this parking lot, and security does not want you here. So we're just trying to wake you up to tell you that this is not the place to be. Fair? I'm sorry if I startled you, but I was just trying to get your attention because we don't know if you're having a medical emergency or something like that. You okay? RXV A87. And I'm just trying to see if she's the RO. She's got a valid DL.
Roll this window down. Thank you. Okay. Do you have your driver's license on you?
I do not.
Okay. Let me have your name. Are you okay? You sure you're feeling okay?
I'm good. I just was sitting here because I'll usually be going to the gym and stuff. Jasmine.
The gym, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on. What's your first name?
Jasmine.
What's your date of birth?
02.
What is it? 02?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
09.
09.
76.
76. Alright, just give me a few.
The male officer runs the woman's plate and comes across her actual name registered to the vehicle.
She's an RO?
Yeah, she's an RO, but her license is not valid. It's for insurance. She's a non-judgment suspension. That is Kiera. Kiera.
Just said Miss Davis, so.
Huh? 96.
So no, I think she just gave false information.
Pretty sure it's a fake name.
Wait, hold on. Miss Davis, I'm not done talking to you.
What's up?
I'm talking
he
to you.
said that he just needed me to leave.
I'm talking to you, right?
I gave you all my information. You was done talking, so I'm confused.
How are you confused? I'm still asking you a question.
You have stopped asking me questions.
Do you have an issue?
Do you have an issue?
I'm asking you. We're here to help. You're the one that was over here parked, sleeping, knocked out. They were trying to wake you up for a while, so they called us.
Okay, so I'm up now. Like, I'm confused. Like,
What are you confused about?
Because, like, why are you still asking me questions? I'm trying to go where I'm going.
Because I have to make sure I'm talking to who I'm talking to. You gave me your information, right? You said you have no ID on you, correct? Isn't that what you just told me? Isn't that what you just said?
Is that all the questions you got? So I can go where I'm going?
No, you can't leave yet. You need to wait.
What is I'm waiting on?
You just giving me an attitude is not making anything better. Okay? Especially when we're called here to help. And you're the one that was over here passed out.
I wasn't passed out.
You weren't passed out. So what were you doing?
What you mean, like, passed out? Like, you saying,
like sleeping.
Oh,
passed
okay.
out. And then you're giving me fake information because if you're not found under Davis and you just gave me a social security that is not, he's unable to pull, then who are you? Who am I talking to? They were unable to wake you up. You're half naked when I pulled up to your vehicle.
Well, I had just left the gym, so that's why I have on gym clothes.
I'm going to ask you one last time. Give me your first and last name and your date of birth. I'm done playing this. First and last name, date of birth. You can do the easy way or we're just going to do the hard way. You just let me know because I'm done.
She's got no license. She doesn't have any warrants or anything. She's got no license.
Was that difficult?
He said what?
Your license is suspended. You got no license.
It's not suspended. I literally just went to the DMV.
Does it say, she said she just went to the DMV. What does it say? Suspended, that's all?
Judgment suspension.
Okay.
She's the registered owner of that vehicle.
All right. Was that difficult?
Why would you add 20 years to your date of birth? It doesn't make sense.
Because, like,
Why?
I don't understand why y'all asking me all these questions in the first place.
You don't look 49.
What do you mean you don't understand? I explained it to you already.
Because, like, I just feel like it's no big issue or nothing. I'm sitting here, wasn't feeling good, and y'all were just doing too much. I feel like y'all could just let
We're
me go
doing too
right
much.
there.
We're doing too much where you're parked somewhere you're not supposed to be. You're half naked inside your vehicle. You're not responding to security that's been trying to wake you up. And the only reason they called us is because you didn't respond. Because if you had woken up when they tried, you could have been on your way without us being here now. All this could have been
I don't
avoided.
believe they tried to do nothing.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
They're allowed to. It's not like they're broke in your car or nothing. They're just knocking to wake you up.
Do you think that she's good to drive? Or she's good? Are you intoxicated, Kira?
No, I am not. I don't even drink.
Okay. So, Miss Kira, why did you have a fake name and date of birth? Why does that even make sense?
Because, like, I'm annoyed, and I feel like y'all just doing too much. I feel like I have just went on about my day. Okay, yeah, I'm in the area I'm probably not supposed to be in, but it's not like I'm doing, like, y'all, I just feel like it was too much.
Right, but think of it this way. We got here, we were fine, right? We said, made contact, we were fine talking to you just fine. You gave us your information, everything was fine. Until we found out that you're lying, right? And then everything changed, right? What if you had done the right thing to begin with? We could have been like, you know what, fine, you're on your way. You already know what happened, we understand, bye. Right? Avoided.
Okay, so this is where we're at. They want you to leave the property. You can't drive. So, you need to exit your vehicle and leave the property.
I'm not going to leave my vehicle here. She already had told me somewhere.
Okay, no problem. Wait 1 second.
The officer finally asked the parking security if they want the woman trespassed from the area.
So she ain't got no license, pal. Okay. So, she doesn't want to leave her vehicle here. Do you want to formally trespass her from the...
Mm-hmm. Well, we can tell it first.
If you can get somebody to come get it, that's fine. To come drive you.
Okay.
You can't drive.
They want her formally trespassed from the plaza.
I'll do it. Do you understand? Once you leave, you can't come back.
So you're gonna...
I have a membership over here, though.
So right now you're being formally trespassed from the plaza. If you fail to leave, you go to jail.
If what?
If you fail to leave, you will go to jail.
That is some... I hate practice, boy. Look at this fuck.
It has nothing to do with that.
And with no one picking up her calls to come and get her car, the woman slowly becomes more unpredictable.
She's calling, trying to get somebody to
Okay.
come get her.
She can call, but she's leaving the property now or she's going to jail.
All right, come on.
Come on, what?
You gotta go.
You already just told me to call somebody.
Yeah, you can call, so it's a cell phone, right? So it's mobile. So you can
My
put your
phone is broke. I'm calling through my thing, through my car.
Okay. So this is where you need to make a determination of what you're going to do. Because that's going to determine what we're going to do. Okay? We've tried to be cordial with you. We tried to be nice with you. You've been belligerent with us, and you don't want to cooperate. So this is where we're at. You've been ordered to leave. If you fail to do so, you will go to jail tonight. And then that security company will tow your vehicle. Or you can gather what you need out of your vehicle, exit your vehicle, and leave the property because you're going to be formally trespassed. Then you can have somebody else come get your car that has a license.
That's what I'm trying to do. And I don't understand. I don't even believe my license is suspended. Because I literally had everything fixed before I just got this car.
Okay, so your license is suspended. Because you're...
No.
What is your middle name?
You trying to focus on getting me on somebody to come pick me up.
So she has to roll up the window? Well, if she drives off, I'm going to stop and arrest her for driving while license suspended. Because I just told her her license is suspended. And then if she flees, then we know who she is. So I'll just get a warrant on her for fleeing. And if she fails to leave in the next 5 minutes, I'll give her 5 minutes. Then she's going to go to jail for trespass after warning. So we got 3 options. I'm okay with either at this point. It's going to be kind of hard for her too.
Right. Where are you going? Hey! Where are you going? Get out! Get out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! We got her. We got her on pit. Get out your vehicle! Get out your vehicle! Get out! Stop resisting! They're gonna take it!
I don't understand. Like, why y'all doing all that?
Stop! Stop moving! Here.
Put your hand behind your back.
My hand is behind my back. This don't make no sense.
Be quiet. Tell everyone else to slow down. Stop.
You put her in your car?
She's single tenant car in Southeast.
Get up.
I'll put her in your car.
What was her name? I don't remember her name.
Y'all need traffic still?
No, we're good.
So, we issued a formal trespass warning. She got no valid license. So she was going to leave the vehicle.
No.
Then she put on her reverse. So put another car behind her. Then she ran back into it. So we got ag battery and then fled. Well, Doja wasn't in it. So we don't know.
Then she told us not to park there.
What's the girl's name?
Here.
I'm 95% sure that's the same one that stole the car in Northwest and then that pursuit that ended in Southeast. I'm 95. Wait till Sergeant gets here.
Okay. They opened up a separate traffic crash. Searched her car yet?
No.
We haven't touched it.
Okay.
We haven't touched it.
All right. I'll get somebody else to do that. Grand.
Most people don't think sitting in a parked car can turn into felony charges. They assume that if the car isn't moving, if no one is hurt, and if police were just called to help, then the worst case scenario is being told to leave. This case shows how quickly that assumption breaks down. Officers are called to a commercial parking lot around 1:30 inches the morning after security notices a vehicle sitting in the middle of the lot. The car had been running earlier. No one responded when security knocked, and the driver appeared unconscious or unresponsive. That detail matters. From a law enforcement perspective, an unresponsive person in a running vehicle raises immediate safety concerns, not just trespassing, but the possibility of a medical emergency, intoxication, or worse. When officers arrive, their goal is simple: make contact and have the person leave the property. At first, everything about this encounter is low-key and procedural. The vehicle is legally registered. There are no warrants attached to the plate. Officers approach cautiously and try to wake the occupant without startling her. When they realize the woman is undressed and asleep inside the car, they slow the interaction even more to avoid escalating unnecessarily. This is not an enforcement stop yet. It's a welfare check. Once contact is made, officers explain why they're there. The parking lot has a blanket trespass order, and security does not want her on the property. She is being asked to leave, not arrested, not cited. At this point, the situation is still entirely civil. But the encounter begins to shift when the woman cannot produce a driver's license and gives a name and date of birth that do not match the registered owner of the vehicle. That's the first legal red flag. Providing false identifying information to police during a lawful encounter is not protected speech. Officers rely on accurate identification to determine whether someone is legally allowed to drive, whether there are warrants, and whether the situation can safely end. When officers run the information she provided, nothing comes back. A second check using the vehicle registration reveals her real name and a suspended driver's license. Now the encounter is no longer just about trespassing. Driving while a license suspended is a criminal offense. And even though the car isn't moving yet, officers cannot allow someone with a suspended license to drive away. This is where frustration begins to replace cooperation. The woman becomes argumentative, repeatedly asking why officers are still questioning her. She insists she already gave her information. She challenges the need for further investigation and downplays the situation as not a big issue. But legally, it is a big issue. She was unresponsive, in a restricted parking lot, provided false information, and has no valid license. At this point, officers are required to verify identity and ensure she does not drive. The officers explain this more than once. They tell her plainly, she must leave the property, but she cannot drive. She can call someone to pick her up or arrange for the vehicle to be removed. This is an off-ramp. Had she complied here, the encounter would have ended without arrest. Instead, the situation deteriorates. Security formally requests a trespass warning. That means once she leaves, she cannot return, and if she refuses to leave, she can be arrested for trespass after warning. Officers again explain her options carefully. Exit the vehicle and leave the property. Have someone with a valid license retrieve the car, or face arrest. These are lawful, reasonable choices. But the woman refuses to exit the vehicle. She argues, delays, and continues, insisting her license is not actually suspended, despite officers confirming it in real time. This is another critical legal moment. Once a person is lawfully ordered to leave private property and refuses, the crime of trespass after warning is complete. Officers are no longer negotiating, they are enforcing. When officers tell her she will go to jail if she does not comply, that is not a threat. It is a statement of consequence. Then everything escalates at once. Instead of exiting the vehicle, she puts the car in reverse and attempts to flee. Officers immediately order her to stop. She does not. Now the situation transforms from a compliance issue into a pursuit. Under U.S. law, fleeing from law enforcement after being lawfully detained or ordered to stop is a felony offense. The fact that the chase only lasts about 2 minutes does not reduce the severity. During the attempted escape, she backs into a police vehicle. That action elevates the case dramatically. Striking an officer's vehicle while fleeing constitutes aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, even if no one is seriously injured. The law focuses on the act, not the outcome. Officers quickly perform a pit maneuver to stop the vehicle. Once stopped, she continues resisting commands to exit and place her hands behind her back. This leads to additional charges: resisting arrest without violence, fleeing and eluding, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer. Each charge stems directly from choices made after multiple warnings. What makes this case so instructive is how avoidable it was. At the beginning, officers were not looking to arrest anyone. They were responding to a welfare concern and a trespass complaint. Every escalation came after refusal. Refusing to provide accurate identification. Refusing to acknowledge license suspension. Refusing to exit the vehicle. Refusing to leave the property. Refusing to stop when ordered. Each refusal closed another door. This case also highlights a common misconception, that arguing with officers can pause enforcement. It cannot. Disputes about license status, trespass authority, or police conduct are resolved later in court, not in the parking lot at 1:30 a.m. By the time the chase ends, the outcome is no longer in question, not because officers wanted it that way, but because the law requires it. This encounter didn't spiral because of police aggression. It spiraled because compliance ended. And that's the lesson captured on this body cam. What begins as a simple request to leave can quickly become a criminal case when deception, refusal, and flight replace cooperation. The law gives warnings. It gives options. It gives off-ramps. But once those are ignored, it moves forward, decisively, procedurally, and without negotiation. Her refusals turned a simple encounter into serious charges. Subscribe for calm, real-world legal breakdowns. Let me know, which refusal do you think changed everything?